This is an Xbox 360, and these are all my highlights from this generation of consoles. When talking about the Xbox 360 generation of games, one always goes to your GTAs, your Skyrims, your Halos, your Fallouts, but we also got games like Fable 3, and Minecraft, and Ninja Storm 2, and Final Fantasy. But one also needs to fail, and always fails, to mention other games that are not shown here, like Mafia 2, and Dead Island Riptide, and Skylanders, and so on, and Tekken, and Mortal Kombat. Just this generation had a load of games. Now, when we look at the console itself, this is obviously a white, slim model with a original controller, because my original slim controller is severely broken. In fact, I will show you how broken it is. I had to pull this out of the archives to do so. You'll see here, yeah, this thing is in a very bad state. Completely fixable, but I don't have the money to do so. So this will go to the side, and this, my main controller, will go right here. Now, why am I making a video on the 360 when I should have made this about a decade ago when the PS4 and Xbox One were out? Well, because July 29th is fast approaching, I want to get this video out before then. Now, one might assume that I talk about how good this Final Fantasy game is and how we should be getting more Final Fantasy games on even the current generation consoles. Well, that's not entirely right. Or how about how we should be getting more Ultimate Ninja Storm games instead of, re-releasing old ones with just minor graphical upgrades? Or how about the fact that Minecraft for the 360 is still my most played game of all time? Or how about the fact that Halo Reach was my first M-rated game, also my first first-person shooter? Or even how about the fact that Fallout 3 is still my favorite open world game? I will sort of talk about all that and more, but first I need to say one thing. The 8 games listed here are memories of mine. Everything from Fable 3 to GTA 5 to Skyrim, Minecraft, Ninja Storm 2, Fallout 3, Halo Reach, and Final Fantasy. Now you might be wondering, why these specific games when you most likely have a library of other games? And, well, my dear viewer, you would in fact be right. But that isn't the point of this video. The point is in fact that this video is about the 360 as my experience and not as a whole. Because if I were to do a whole console retrospective, I'd likely have to buy a Kinect. And since I'm not 12 years old, why would I own a Kinect? Well, that or an 80-year-old retirement person. Those two demographics usually are the ones who own the Kinect. That or one of those two, or the last option would be someone who really loves dancing games. I don't. So I don't own a Kinect. So I'm not going to be doing a full console retrospective. Because for me, I can't. Because I didn't own a Kinect, and it would be disingenuous for me to do so. However, I did put somewhere north of like 3,000 hours on this console. And it's my most played console next to my Xbox One, which I owned for longer. And I played a lot more. But that's a whole other video. I will be doing a retrospective on the Xbox One after this, when I pull my Xbox One out of storage. I'm getting ready to try and move soon, so I need to figure things out. But back to this console. With the Xbox 360 closer pending and closing very soon on July 29, 2024, a lot of the questions that people are asking, multiplayer still exists. You can still play discs and you can re-download things you downloaded before, including DLCs. You will not be able to purchase things. However, only on the console itself. If you purchase it on The web, technically you'll still be able to get it, but only on subtitles, from what is shown. So this is very interesting. I thought I would point this out. But that is just it for part 1 of my Xbox 360 retrospective. Stay tuned for part 2 where I actually go into the games. So without further ado, thank you for watching. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And with that, like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. Goodbye!